Netflix right now, Sleaze with Leslie Fram.
Love the Oscars. They just keep adding all these unbelievable presenters. Harrison Ford has been added, Samuel L. Jackson, Zoe Saldana. Sunday night, star-studded. Of course, leading in nominations, Emilia Perez, followed by The Brutalist and Wicked. Now, Barnes, we keep talking about, is it going to be Timothée Chalamet? Is it going to be Adrien Brody? That's the big question. But I saw this article. I thought it was kind of cool. There's actually a guy that teaches actors how to play instruments and guitars, Larry Salzman. He actually worked with Timothée Chalamet. They had over 50 sessions teaching him around 25 songs for the film A Complete Unknown. He really, I think he wants it to be authentic, and I think that's good. You don't want to fake it.
No, I think that's great if you just want to surface. He's probably going to tell you here's a couple little things you can do that make it look like, because there's nothing worse when you see these movies with someone trying to act like they're playing a guitar and they have no clue what they're doing. It looks dumb.
Yeah, this guy also taught Meryl Streep how to play guitar. Remember that movie she did, Ricky and the Flash? Wasn't really a good movie, but he taught her anyway. Okay, our friend Sarah Blakely, the founder and creator of Spanx, she's brilliant. If you follow her on Instagram...
Well, she's brilliant until this story.
Have you ever been on a hike and you had to go wee-wee?
Oh,
and you're a
Leslie.
girl and you got to squat and you got to use a leaf? Well, it didn't go so well for Sarah Blakely.
I walked ahead of everyone and I went to the bathroom and I wiped with poison ivy.
There's a missing leaf.
Yeah, that's
See,
where I pulled it from.
1, 2, 3. So that's definitely poison ivy.
Oh my God.
Hand sanitizer, and I know it will burn, but I'm going to give it to you.
What about my vagina?
You're going to use it there too.
Oh!
And why don't you take this with you, do your hands, and then go and it's alcohol, do your vagina. It's going to burn like nobody's business, and water and
How
soap.
long does it take for this poison ivy to kick in?
We say 3 days coming, 3 days staying, 3 days leaving. I do not want to laugh. I do not want to laugh.
In all of your career, has anybody ever wiped poison ivy?
I want your arm on her.
Oh, sorry. I'm putting this
On your vagina.
Yeah. Yeah. So all you're going to need is an anti-itch medication to last through it. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Look at each other.
I thought about drip drying. It crossed my mind. I'm like, I'm going to drip dry. But then I was like, no, I'm going to wipe.
Oh, that's just
and Barnes,
gross.
I think this is a public service announcement from the Morning X of what to do if this happens to you.
Bring some stuff with you on your hike in case you need to take care of that business.
Wow.
You just reach for any random leaf?
Well, that's kind of what you have to do if you're in the forest or hiking.
Bring tools.
So, Barnes, this next segment isn't really for you, but I do have to bring it up. David Beckham's mother-in-law accidentally zoomed in on his underwear ad, and she said, you can see everything. You know that new Hugo Boss underwear ad he has? Of course, you probably haven't seen it. You haven't seen it. I have. But his mother-in-law, Jackie Adams, got up kind of close and personal, and he completely is embarrassed by it because she was zooming in, and she told her friends, you can see everything. And then David was like, well, then don't zoom in. But it's David Beckham.
And why does she...
No, don't even ask. But I have to kind of follow this theme here. Chris Pratt reacting to his brother-in-law, Patrick Swayze's nude scene in White Lotus. And he said, I didn't know it was coming. Yeah. He's like, I did not know I was going to be seeing him full nude in that way. But then he was like, here's his quote. Hey, he looks good. You know what I mean? I was like, rocket bro.
How do you say that?
He actually said rocket bro. Come on, Chris Pratt.
You got a peenie peek, and he's saying it looks good?
Yeah.
I guess it's better than saying it looks bad.
Everyone was saying, was it a stand-in? What? So Patrick Schwarzenegger told Esquire, yeah, that's my real butt. No stand-in. Once I read the script, I knew it was coming, but before that, I didn't. No comment on whether he was wearing a prosthetic penis during the scene or not.
Well, I think he just answered that by saying that he had a prosthetic, or no, it was his real butt, but he didn't.
No, it was his real butt.
He didn't mention the other part. It was a mirror glance. I was not prepared for that. I didn't see that coming either.
I'm sorry about this whole segment, Barnes, but Patrick Swayze is now speaking out. He's talking a lot about being frustrated at being labeled a Nepo baby. Despite his acting skills and hard work, Let's hear from Mr. Patrick Schwarzenegger.
People that are like, oh, he only got the role because his dad's in the industry. There'll be other people that'll say, well, I wonder what his dad paid him to get that job. What am I going to do? Convince all those people that that's not true? It's just such a waste of my energy. I'm never, ever going to convince everybody out there that I work hard, that I have my own values in life, that I want to make my own name for myself, that I don't do drugs, that I'm not a screw up, that I'm not a bad, mean person, all these different things. You're just never going to convince, and everyone's going to always have their opinion of you no matter what. I just got to focus on what makes me happy in life and really what I want to do and where I want to go, and stop worrying about what other people are going to think. Even if I go and I have White Lotus and it's successful and people are like, wow, he's a really good actor, or I can't believe that was Patrick Schwarzenegger. What?
He seems like a really good guy, and all those things may be true, but come on. Your last name is Schwarzenegger. You think that has no influence? Why didn't you change your name to Smith?
Could have changed his name.
Right, I'm just saying, like, if you're going to play that card so boldly, I mean, your last name is Schwarzenegger.
Sorry about that whole segment, Barnes. I know you were a little squeamish, but...
And oh, by the way, his mom is Maria Shriver.
I know.
I mean, could you come from a deeper family?
And his brother-in-law is Chris Pratt.
I mean...
Come on.
You did it all by yourself?
And having huge success with White Lotus. That is your celebrity sleaze.
The Bigger Pockets Podcast Network is your home. Get it?
Trying to keep it real.
For real estate investing.
We're talking house hacking.
Real estate makes you money in so many ways.
You can buy $1 million house.
These are 4 cities that you can live for free in 2025.
Get real talk from real estate pros about investing strategies that work.
Rich people giving away their secrets, like how they actually make money.
This is my house. This is my house.
I'm home.
Bigger Pockets. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.